Joining me today to discuss industrial cybersecurity is Kevin Kumpf, who's Chief OT Security Strategist at Cyolo. Welcome, Kevin.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here, Sid.
You know, industrial cybersecurity spans a wide spectrum of products, services, lots of people in the market and things like that. For the benefit of the viewers, can you kind of frame where Cyolo fits?
Sure. So Cyolo fits in that area of secure or high-risk access for the entities. You know, as entities expand their footprint where they need to get to resources that are air-gapped, that are on-premise, that are in the cloud, they need one unified platform to get them there. And it's not really just about the access. It's about getting there in a secure way, but with granular controls on top of that. And so we provide that medium for both IT and OT to get to those spaces.
Well, another question. You know, a lot of my clients, they talk about, and I do as well, IT, OT, Cybersecurity Convergence, trying to converge those efforts for different reasons. Is that something that Cyolo can help people with, or something you address?
It absolutely can. And I think there's a misnomer in the industry out there. Right now, people are talking about integration, and that scares a lot of people because IT and OT have generally been separated. And the skill sets and understandings of each side are vastly different in many areas. What it really is, it's an IT to OT interfacing. And so when you interface, you still keep that arm's length space between the organizations for boundaries, audit, compliance, but it gives you one unified platform to access resources on both sides of the fence. And it also gives you a platform underneath our technology to do things such as Industry 4.0 and get data out of the environment as well.
Oh, very interesting. You know, one thing that I talk a lot about with companies is partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure Cyolo's got a partnership program of some type. And can you kind of share with us the company's thinking about that and what the program is like?
Absolutely. So our partnership program, actually, we've started out with a couple partners that we met at ARC last year, which has really been a huge benefit to the show because it allows you to really get intimate and close with the number of people that are here and really talk the value and value proposition. And so our view on partnerships is not just to sign anybody. It is to take partners of value. And the reason that this is deeply important today in the industry is we're hearing even at the conference today, I don't need another endpoint product. I don't need another middle point product. I don't need another, whatever point it is they want to call it, I don't need another point product. What they need is their technology that they have now to work together. And Cyolo is that bridge to bring SIM, SOAR, automation technology together in one unified platform for these customers.
And that's the basis for your partnership. So
that is absolutely the basis for our partnership program. The other part that is really coming to light is we've met vendors here today that have said, I'd like to place your product directly in our platform. Because if you look at the automation world, if you look at the industrial space, they do very good at their management of their devices, their PLCs, getting down with their ladder logic, their control. Where they don't do well is the security aspect. And so being able to put our granular access control right into their platform is huge because it takes one more headache out of their industrial space and they can focus on really the people process technology of making their machines work and function in a secure, safe manner.
Yeah, great. You know, that kind of leads into another topic. This is the last question. I don't want to burden you, but it's around digital transformation. You know, that's a big theme of our forum. That's something I talk a lot about. That's something my clients ask a lot about. And a lot of times cybersecurity kind of is constraining the adoption of certain things, or vice versa. The things are being launched that the security people are scared to death of because it's opening up a lot of gaps. So is that something that you see, number one, and is that something that Cyolo can help companies with?
It is, and we're seeing it because of misinformation. And so when you take terms like digital transformation, that truly is born out of a functional process of, if you look at the steps of where that came from, you're taking this term and you're saying, we're going to transform everything. We're not actually doing that. Everybody that says you're going to put OT to the cloud doesn't realize that your safety systems do not need to go to the cloud. As I tell people, would you put your car's airbag in the cloud? You would not. So what digital transformation really is the adoption between IT and OT to come to a common ground, to exchange information to both sides of the fence. And the nice thing about our platform with Cyolo is that you have that ability to get data outbound in a secure one-way manner, which are very akin to data diodes and things like that of the past and that are still here. But now you can present that information to IT. Or now you can have IT come into OT. So a very simple example is if I have a wind turbine, that wind turbine needs to get data out for analytics, for anything that's going wrong or right with it. You can use the same platform to come back in that you can get data out. That to me is truly transforming in a digital way. It's the sharing of that information.
Excellent. Kevin, it's always a great opportunity. I enjoy talking to you, so thank you for joining me today for this.
Thank you, Sid. It's been a pleasure to be here as well.
We've been speaking with Kevin Kumpf, who's Chief OT Security Strategist at Cyolo. Thank you for watching.